19 years, 10 months, and 23 days after the U.S. mission in Afghanistan began, Major General Chris Donahue, commander of the 82nd Airborne Division, was the last American soldier to leave Afghan soil shortly before midnight in Kabul on Monday.
Tonight's withdrawal signifies both the end of the military component of the evacuation, but also the end of the nearly 20-year mission that began in Afghanistan shortly after September 11, 2001.
A mission that was not cheap.
The cost was 2,461 U.S. service members and civilians killed, and more than 20,000 who were injured.
By early Tuesday morning, the Taliban's Islamic fighters, along with their top leaders, were strolling the tarmac of Kabul's airport in full control and declaring that the myth of American invincibility had been busted in Afghanistan.
We have achieved our independence, and we were able to force the Americans to leave after 20 years of jihad and sacrifice.
Over 18 days, the U.S. military airlifted about 123,000 civilians from the airport, including 6,000 Americans, in the largest non-combatant evacuation in U.S. Army history. Still, U.S. citizens who wanted to get out are still trapped inside, along with thousands of Afghan partners.
There are still a small number of Americans, under 200 and likely closer to 100, who remain in Afghanistan and want to leave.
But just 2 weeks ago, in an interview with ABC News' George Stephanopoulos, the president promised to stay until every American, including Afghan allies and their families, were out.
If there's American citizens left, we're going to stay till we get them all out.
Now, with U.S. forces out, the question is, will Afghanistan become a terrorist safe haven again? The Taliban says it will not allow the country to be a launching pad for terror attacks, but many experts believe their takeover is a boost for terror groups like Al-Qaeda and ISIS.
And unfortunately, going to see a massive boost in terror recruitment and radicalization based on the belief that jihadists in Afghanistan first defeated the Soviet Union, and now they defeated the United States.
And the ramifications are already reverberating, especially for Afghanistan's religious minority groups. At a safe house in Kabul, Jayuddin, not his real name, has been in hiding along with 12 other Afghans since the Taliban seized control of the city nearly 3 weeks ago.
One of us is always awake during the night, always walking around and praying. So if the Taliban should come and knock on our door, we should alert everyone.
In an exclusive interview with CBN News, Jayuddin and the others, who are part of Afghanistan's very small Christian community, told us they have no passports, no U.S. government-issued exit papers, and right now see their hopes of escape diminish.
We had many plans for preaching the gospel with other brothers and sisters, but then the Taliban took control so quickly. It happened so fast.
And now they've been marked by the Taliban.
Every day I receive a phone call from a private number, and the person warns me that if he sees me again, he will behead me.
While Jayuddin says he's not afraid of dying, he's asking the world to pray for his country.
We are praying for each other that the Lord would put his angels around our house for our protection and safety.
President Biden is expected to address the nation this afternoon following today's final pullout from Afghanistan. George Thomas, CBN News.